It was probably around the start of 2023 when, I kid you not, out of nowhere, I remember I was in the freaking changing room in the gym and I was taking pictures and just freaking tracking my progress. And then a bunch of spots just plumped onto my face, literally out of nowhere. I'm not even making this up. Out of nowhere, a bunch of like freaking pimples or whatever you want to call it, all over my freaking cheeks. And I thought, you know what, this absolutely sucks. But I'm like, okay, it has to go away at some point, right? Because I mean, as a teenager, whenever you get a pimple here and there. Eventually, it goes away. I mean, it just goes away, right? Within a week or whatever, it goes away. But this, like, it did not go away. I literally waited for like a month or 2 months. I don't really remember. Nothing freaking happened, and then I got really pissed off with it because I don't think I need to explain that. I mean, it's not a nice feeling to have stuff on your face, and then it's not a really nice feeling. It kind of takes your confidence away a little bit. And every time I remember, I used to walk out. I'm not the kind of guy that's very self-conscious over my looks, but I remember walking out and literally, like, if someone looked at me, I would have the fear, or are they like freaking looking at my pimples? Are they looking at my acne? And I would get really insecure about it. And that's not a nice feeling. Literally, this happened every time I walked out of the house. Every freaking time I walked out of the house, that constant thought of, what are they thinking of me? Are they, looking at this, that? Yeah, and the other thing with acne is people talk about it looking, the look of it being a problem. That's one thing, but it feels like it doesn't feel good. I mean, if you've had a decent amount of acne or pimples or whatever, your skin just does not feel healthy. You kind of want to itch at it every time or touch it and stuff. It does not feel healthy, and I had that feeling. It was not a nice time, and eventually I got sick of it. I went to the freaking. I keep saying but whatever. That's what happened every time I record a video. But the point is, I went to the pharmacy, asked them, give me something to freaking cure my acne, give me something to get rid of it. And they gave me this cream. And they said, use this. And they basically said if it gets too irritating on your skin or if it like burns your skin, stop using it. And I didn't even do my research and stuff. I am genuinely lucky that whatever they gave me worked. And a couple months later, for the most part, I hope I remember to put up pictures. The freaking spots and all almost nearly completely vanished. And I was so pleased with it. But they gave me a retinoid, and I didn't know what the heck it was at the point. It's basically this different gel. I'll actually show it to you. That thing, and yeah, I was basically very lucky that this thing worked for me because idiotic me did not do my freaking research. I asked them, give me something because I'm telling you, if this could have gone horribly wrong and my skin would have gotten worse because every skin type on a person is not the same. But the point is, I used this and thankfully it works. But the point I'm trying to get at is when you have an insecurity, I'm talking about acne right now, but I mean literally anything. Don't wait for it to change. Don't wait for it to magically disappear. You just think it's going to somehow disappear because it could. But like, why are you waiting for it? There's something you can do about it. Go ahead and do it. In our culture, I know it's a thing where, especially whatever happens at the teenage years, people are like, oh, it'll just pass. Just deal with it. It'll pass. I don't believe in that because I mean, at the end of the day, if something is bothering you and it doesn't make you feel good, why do you want to continue doing that thing? Why do you want to let it continue bothering you? Or if there is an actual option, which I mean, I can understand 30 years ago if freaking said, there's no option, you don't know much, but the freaking internet knows everything, man. Go on to Google, go on to TikTok, go on to freaking YouTube, type up whatever you want to know, and there are enough people out there, educated people, who will freaking tell you what the heck to do, or they'll tell you their experiences and stuff. Like literally, I am doing that right now. So there is literally no excuse for you to sit around and say, "Oh, I can't do something," because it's literally a freaking cream, bro. It's not a surgery that's gonna cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not gonna do that. A freaking cream. And I'm not telling you to use this because again, I tell you, it worked for me. Does not mean it's gonna work for you. But the point is, whenever you have an insecurity, go ahead and take action against it. Why are you sitting like a waiting duck, waiting for things to happen? It's not going to. Yeah, I'm again sitting and waiting for things to happen. I would rather actually like do something about it. There is nothing that you can not do anything about. There's always something. Whatever issue you're facing, you're fat, you have acne, your face doesn't look good, you have freaking huge eye bags, your nose doesn't look good, whatever. Your hair is like absolute crap and it's destroyed. You can always find a solution if you actually want to. The knowledge is a plenty right now and it's all for free. It's just you. If you're not finding a solution to it, it's just you. You're just lazy, you're just ignorant, you're just being delusional to the truth, which unfortunately is the case for most people. And yeah, But I will say, before you hop onto any of the stuff like this or whatever, if you want to make sure like this acne is, point is you want to have a good diet. I don't, I feel like it's a lot of people already say this, so I don't want to keep repeating about it. I don't want to keep repeating, but if you have a crappy diet, if you live a crappy life, you're not going to sleep at the right time, you're using a bunch of weird products on your face, you're not using sunscreen and you're going and spending 3 hours in the sunlight, and then you complain about acne not going away, then there is an issue which it's like this is the issue, and before solving this issue, you're trying to solve this issue. It's not going to work like that. Before getting any medications, fix the basics, and I did that. I did that. I used to literally. I remember at a certain point, I was scared of eating a damn donut because I was like, oh, I'm going to get a pimple off of this, and I thankfully don't have to do that anymore. But yeah, even after you stay for consistent for a period of time, you eat a proper diet and everything, and still if the freaking acne is not going away, then yeah, then I think I'm not going to tell you to directly take something just because it worked for me, but go ahead, do your own research and take action. Don't wait for things to happen, um when you can actually like take action and solve it right now. If you like take action right now, in 2 months from now you could have clear skin. And I'm not telling you my skin is freaking perfect, it's clearly not. You can see there's some freaking spots, but I know it was a whole lot worse last year or the year before that. So I took action. It was a pretty kind of stupid and blatant move without like actually doing my research on the stuff. But yeah, do your own research. Get in contact with people that actually know a bit more about the stuff. Because I know this worked for me, but I don't know what the heck is this made of. I don't know, right? So do those stuff, and then stop waiting. Go ahead and do something. Don't wait. Yeah, that's it.